Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to Conversations with Sakina. And this month's snapshot for November 2024 to see what may be happening for you. So this time we are going to do things a little bit differently than we've done in the past. I'm going to use the Feng Shui Bagua, hopefully saying that right, that has 9 different categories. So we are going to pull one card for each of those 9 categories to see what November may have in store for you. So, Aquarius, let's split the deck here. And the first category is wealth and abundance. So we have the Empress. And this is the ultimate abundance card. And abundance can mean many different things. It can, not necessarily wealth, but it can include wealth. But it's caring and nurturing and love and growth and everything going as creatively beautiful as can possibly happen. So I feel like the month of November is where you are beginning to recognize or realize that you are in complete control. You are in charge of nurturing and caring for yourself, taking care of all the creative aspects of your life and feeling very zen with the earth, feeling zen within yourself, within yourself, and just knowing that you can change and create anything within your life that you would like to at any time. So that is the wealth and abundance area, Aquarius. Let's take a look at fame and reputation. And I don't have to split the deck with each card pulled, but I'm feeling called to do that. So bear with me. And fame and reputation, we have the Lovers card. This can go several ways, Aquarius. This can be you wanting to have a relationship or being in a relationship or starting a relationship even in the month of November. Perhaps maybe you're tying the knot, getting more serious. This is also a card of choice. So making a choice about something emotional when it comes to your fame, your reputation. Maybe there's something going on with those things that you need to look into in the month of November. This can also be a card of connection with your intuition, which means connection with those from beyond the veil, your spirit team, your ancestors, your higher self, your angels. A way to connect. And with the fame and reputation area, if it's this one, this could be letting you know that in the month of November, this is a really good time to start that. If you're not already in practice with it, to work with your intuition to build that relationship with those beyond the veil. Okay, so now we're going to look into love and marriage. And of course, we need to do this 2 different ways because not all Aquarius are married and not all Aquarius are single. So let's see what we get. All right. We have the Knight of Cups. And I feel as though you are single people, you're looking for love. You're actually out there looking for love in the month of November, looking for someone to connect up with, considering your options and really taking a look around. And it's saying with the Knight of Cups that you need to be a little discerning about what you discover and use your intuition before you jump in with both feet. And as for married people, I feel like this card is saying where love and marriage are concerned is you might be looking for something that can kind of emotionally spark or move your relationship up a notch. Love is there, obviously, but you're seeking something to keep it fresh and new in the month of November. It's also telling you as a married person to make sure that whatever you choose, whatever you decide upon, that you know intuitively that the other half, your partner, will be comfortable and emotionally okay with it. So next, Aquarius, we are looking into family, and this means physical family, and it also means family that are deceased, so past loved ones and ancestors. Let's see what we have here. I'm seeing the Eight of Swords. Okay, so this card is going to mean feeling a bit victimized for some of you where family's concerned. Maybe your family kind of treats you like an outcast, or as though, your ideas and, what you say really doesn't count, really doesn't matter. For others, this is going to be discovering that you are an amazing individual, that you're really good at talking, you're really good at writing, you're really good at something else. You just need to allow yourself to express those things and not feel as though, oh, I need to not, because, what if people don't like it? This is also a card of mastering your ability to communicate, mastering your ability to have great ideas, and mastering your beliefs. So if you have specific beliefs about family, maybe it's time to really communicate those things to family. And again, this is, if this is family that is living, the opportunity to tell them exactly what's going on is easier, or may seem easier. If your family that this is talking about, the ones who made you feel kind of ew about yourself, or who you're feeling as though you were left behind, like they did something, it really made you angry, really made you have horrible thoughts about them because you didn't want them to go. Now is the time in November to really have conversation with these people and share with them exactly what you're thinking. They'll hear you if that's what you need to do. All right, so Aquarius, moving on to health and well-being. And I'm sorry if you hear noises in the background. My Chihuahua is sound asleep and he's not snoring like normal. He's kind of squeaky snoring. So health and well-being, keeping in mind that I am not a doctor, but if you have any mental, emotional, physical, or spiritual situations, it might be a good idea to contact a professional. So let's see, health and well-being. We have the Tower. So I feel as though in the month of November, the Tower is about disruption of some sort. So I feel like something in life may be being disrupted. Maybe you catch a cold. Maybe you fall and need crutches or something. And maybe it could be something more than that. However, the Tower moment is usually something that says, this needs to happen because you need to slow down. And in today's world, as fast as everything seems to go, and we don't take the breaks that we need, we don't rest the way we should, we have to go, go, go. Sometimes the Tower shows up to make it so that we have to stop. So if you get a cold, it's telling you to rest. If you break a leg, it's because you need to slow down. That is usually the main core to the Tower card. So in the health and well-being department, to avoid that Tower moment or something majorly happening in the month of November, slow yourself down. And then the Tower moment, the universe doesn't have to do it for you. Okay, so children and creativity, Aquarius, is the next category. Oh, it's flipping us out here. Okay. And we have the Three of Swords. Now, in most people's minds, the Three of Swords is heartbreak. And perhaps for some of you, where children are concerned, maybe there's something heartbreaking that is going on. Maybe they are graduating and it's just ripping you up, graduating and moving out. Where creativity is concerned, it could be you're just going crazy because you don't have the ideas. You want to do something, but you don't. And it's just breaking your heart because you feel like you used to be able to come up with ideas like all the time. For others of you, this is, for me, I should say that this card is a growth of knowledge card. So I feel like where children is concerned, maybe you are pregnant, about to have a baby, and it's going to be a whole new learning experience for you. So you're busy in the month of November reading up on how to be a parent. If it's creativity that this is about, this is maybe watching YouTube videos or listening to podcasts or audiobooks or something like that that communicate to you something that you're interested in creating for yourself. So you want to take the time to absorb some of that knowledge. It's growth of the mind. A 3 is a growth card. Swords are about the mind, about thinking, about ideas, about beliefs, about communication. So the month of November can, depending on who you are, one of those scenarios probably is what will work for you. So Aquarius, now we're looking into knowledge and skills. And we have the Ten of Cups. I always look at this card as your cup runneth over. Your cup runneth over. And if you can see on this card, they've stacked the cups up. They're balancing these cups. And this is the knowledge and skills card. And I feel like maybe you feel emotionally fulfilled with all the things that you have learned, are learning, all the things that you can do. You feel very good about those things emotionally. But I also feel like since the 10 turns around and goes to the ace, this is all new potential, okay, to do something that you love, absolutely love. So in November, it might be telling you that it's a good idea to look into what you already know how to do. Make a list, kind of like they've stacked those cups. Make a list and figure out what it is that you'd like to add to that knowledge and skills list. What will help you grow as an individual even more and make you feel even more fulfilled and happy? All right, so category number 8 is career and life path. Let's take a look at what that has to say, Aquarius. We have the King of Swords. This is, I think you're the second sign that has gotten King of Swords for the career and life path. This is my Akashic Records card. So for some of you, this card is going to be suggesting that you look into the Akashic Records to see if you can determine what way you're meant to be going, what career path you're meant to take, what you're supposed to be doing at this particular time in your life. The Akashic Records can help you do that if it's destined to do so in the month of November. The King of Swords is also a card that says you are very powerful in your communication. You're very powerful in your beliefs. You're very powerful in ideas. You know how to put things together. You know how to structure. You know how to organize. And you're very powerful in the truth. So your life path could be writing, and career could be writing a book about communication. Or it could be writing a book in general, nonfiction book in general, even a fiction book for that matter. Maybe you have a lot of knowledge in fantasy or sci-fi or something like that. This could be about writing a book. It could be starting a podcast. Something where you can communicate in the way that you're really good at communicating in the month of November. So last but not least here, Aquarius, we have travel and helpful people. And helpful people are those who perhaps are mentors, business partners, things like that. So let's see what it shares here. We have the Seven of Wands. Now, I feel like with the Seven of Wands, where travel is concerned, I think this is saying it's probably better just to stay put. Stand firm where you are. No travel required. As for helpful people, I'm thinking that in November, you may have to stand firm on something, some things. People might be, giving you a hard time about something you're doing or a creative project you've got going, but you need to stay on higher ground. Do your defending of what you're doing from a mature, high frequency level. Whatever they're saying, you are building something and you're doing it from the foundation up. So whatever it is that these people have to say, they're not understanding where you're coming from necessarily, that you do need to build that strong foundation. Because when you have a strong foundation, things can grow and they're not going to topple really easily. They're going to grow very, very strong. So this card is saying, if you've got a lot of helpful people here telling you what you should and shouldn't do, just stand your ground with the way you are doing things. So Aquarius, that is what the month of November may have in store for you. So let's see what happens. Take care.